Okay, hello everybody and welcome to Makino Station. We are in Hirakata City here in Osaka Prefecture. We are on the Keihan Main Line, and as you can see this is station KH23, and going toward Osaka the next station would be Gotenyama Station, and going toward Kyoto the next station would be Kuzuha Station. Both of those stations are in Hirakata City. And so here's a little look at the station. This is a Monday afternoon, so it's not so busy. And so here, as you can see, there are two platforms here. On the left would be platform number 1, and these are the trains going toward Kyoto. And on the right, platform number 2, the trains going toward Osaka. So here, if you want to come here, you need to take either the Sub-Express, the Semi-Express, or the local train to get here. And I took the Sub-Express to get here. And this station opened back in 1910 on April 15th. And in the year 2018, about 23,000 people came through this station every day. And we're going to see it in just a few minutes, but in the year 2012, they built a new bus stop just in front of the station. There's a rotary, or kind of a roundabout, at the east exit. So we'll see that in just a few minutes. And here are the timetables. And this is going towards Kyoto during the week, and then Saturdays and holidays. And then here are the Keihan train lines here between Osaka and Kyoto. Okay, so again, we are here at Makino Station. And so let's begin our walk here around the station. Hirakata Park, theme park. And of course you can go up to platform number 1 or platform number 2 here from underneath the train tracks. There it is. So here are the timetables for the buses. That would be platform number 1 on the left, and here this is platform number 2. And then let's see, the timetables going toward Osaka, these would be the weekdays and Saturdays, holidays. Okay, so we're gonna go out exit number 1. So here it is. This is the roundabout, or the bus stop that I told you. They built this back in 2012. So here on the right, this is for the taxis, and then over there it's for the buses. So really good bus connections to the local area here in the Makino neighborhood of Hirakata. And so we're going to start our walk. And again, if you haven't seen my other videos, basically here in Hirakata City, there are 12 train stations on the Keihan line and the JR line. And basically I'm going to every station in Hirakata, starting the video in the station itself, introducing the station. There's one look at the station before we leave. Makino Station. And then basically just walking around the neighborhood and exploring and seeing anything that might be unique to the area. And so here's the first thing to see right here, really close to the station. This is the Hotani River. So there are 4 rivers here in Hirakata. The Amino River, the Hotani River right here, and the Funabashi River. And then all 3 of those rivers flow into the big one, which is the Yodogawa. And that starts up in Yawata City in Kyoto Prefecture and flows all the way down to Osaka City into Osaka Bay. And the Yodogawa, I made a video right there at the beginning of where the Yodo River begins. It's at the confluence of the Uji River, Katsura River, and the Kizu River. Those 3 rivers come together to form the Yodogawa, the Yodo River. It's a beautiful day today. It's about 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 21 degrees Celsius. Here it is in late March. And I think you're going to see it in this video. But the cherry blossoms are in full bloom. This is the earliest year on record for the cherry blossoms to open up and to reach their peak. I think there's only one other year that it was tied with this year as the earliest on record. Looks like a kindergarten over there. Makino Kindergarten. And it looks like we're coming up on our first cherry blossom tree, and it's a big one. Right over there. Looks like there are 2 of them. A big one and a small one. So as we're walking and looking at the river here, and oh, you can see the petals falling off the cherry blossom tree, the wind. And that's one of the things about the cherry blossoms, is that they're very fragile, and even just a slight little gust of wind like we're having right now is enough to kind of pull the petals off of the tree. And so any kind of rain or any kind of resistance, the petals are going to fall. And that's one of the things that Japanese people really kind of enjoy about the cherry blossoms, is that of course they're really, really beautiful, but it's also so fragile and they don't last very long. I would say a maximum of 2 weeks, but maybe even less than that. Maybe they're at their peak for only a few days. So maybe the entire lifespan would be about 2 weeks. And so we're really lucky to hit it on a day like today when they're at their full peak. Alright, so as we're walking, we're going to give you some information about some things that I'm not going to show you in this video, but are also close to Makino Station. So as you can see, it's a residential area. A lot of houses and apartments here, and there are also some universities. Specifically it used to be called the Osaka Dental University, but now it's called the Kansai Medical University. And the Osaka Dental College is now called the Osaka Dental University, or the Makino Gakusha. So those are here really close to the station. Makino Kindergarten, as we just saw, and the Kinki Postal Recreation Center. So there's kind of like a gymnasium. Again, Kinki is the name of this area, Kansai or Kinki. And so, yeah. There's a recreation center, kind of like a gym, I guess. Kansai Electric Power, the Makino Substation, and the Keihan Electric Railway, the Makino Substation, are also located here. So here's some really beautiful cherry blossom trees. As you can see, really, really beautiful. Full bloom. Some people having a picnic over there. And so this park that I just entered, it's a really big park. There's actually a lake back there, back in that area. And as you can see, it's just a really, really big open area. So actually, I'm not going to walk around this park. I can see there are a lot of kids outside playing, and I don't want to accidentally film them. But you can see it's a really big open park here. And let me just make sure I have the name right. Yeah, it's Sakaimaike Park. So it's a really nice park here, and it's just, as you can see, just 5 or 6 minutes from the station, with some really beautiful cherry blossoms. So there it is, Sakaimaike Koen, or park. It's the name of this park here. And again, as you know, the Hotani River, we've been following that over here. There's also a Makino Station, which is a bowling alley, Makino Park golf course, Makino Sports Club, Hirakata, the northern branch of the post office. Hirakata Makino Station has a post office, and there's a Makino Lifelong Learning Center, and it used to be called the Makino Public Hall. So there you can see they got slides and benches and all kinds of things for children to enjoy. And right now the children are they're on break. The academic year is finished. They probably have about 2 weeks of vacation, and then the school year starts at the beginning of April. So children are out enjoying the beautiful weather and the cherry blossoms. There's a lot of stuff here in Makino, so I'm going to continue. There's the Hirakata Municipal Library here in Makino, the Hirakata Central Library, Life, which is a supermarket, is here in Makino. Also, Top World has a location here in Makino. Of course, this park here, Sakaimaike. Nagisa Mirai Center, which is a sewage treatment plant, is not far away. And interestingly, the Japan Mennonite Brethren Church is not too far away. It's the also known as the Hirakata Christian Church, is not too far away. So there's a lot to see here, even though it's kind of a residential area. So again, we're going to cross the Hotani River here, and in the distance over there, you can see more cherry blossoms. And here on the Hotani River, they've got a cycling path right here, and so you can follow this cycling path, and it looks like they have a lot of cherry blossoms as you go along the river. So as I said, I'm making videos of all 12 train stations of Hirakata City, and actually this is the very last one. This is my 12th video of the train stations. And so if you like trains, or if you're interested in that, or if you're just interested in exploring different neighborhoods, residential neighborhoods, seeing the unique things about each area, these videos might be of interest to you. I've really learned a lot about Hirakata and the different neighborhoods, places that I've never seen myself. So it's always kind of exciting to find something new. So this is my 5th year living in Hirakata, and still to find something new, it's kind of fun and exciting. So basically in this video we're starting at the station, Makino Station. We follow the Hotani River over to Sakaimaike Park, and now we're coming up onto our next scenic spot, I guess. And the next place on our walking tour today is Katano Shrine. Katano Shrine. And that's what we're coming up on right now. Right there. So it seems like every train station seems to have at least one pretty decent sized shrine or temple. So this would be the one for Makino Station. Again, this is called Katano Shrine, Katano Jinja. You can see the Chinese characters there. The name of this shrine. Of course, they're asking people to wear a mask and social distance, keep 2 meters apart. And there it is. So this, I've shown this in a few of my videos. In Japanese, this is Hyakudo Ishi, which means 100 times stone. And basically, if you are praying for something, you are praying to the gods for something, you need to come here 100 times and pray. But basically, if you can't come here 100 times on different days or whatever, you could just come here in 1 or 2 days. And what you do is you come here and you touch the stone, and then you go up to the altar and pray, and then you come back, touch the stone again. You can do it 100 times like that, and it's much quicker instead of doing 100 separate visits to the shrine. So anyway, here's some information in Japanese about Katano Shrine. You can pause this if you can read it, learn a little bit about the history here. Katano Shrine. So a lot of things that you see at a typical shrine, again, these are called an emma. You can write your wishes on these. And then it's kind of like a fortune that you get. And if you don't like it, you can tie it here. Lots of torii gates. Again, the torii gates kind of separate the world with the holy spiritual world, I guess. Kind of keeping the bad spirits out and the good spirits in. So anyway, yeah, this is Katano Shrine. Looks like there's a cherry blossom tree here too. And here's some more information about Katano Shrine in Japanese. And again, if you can read this, or if there's something really interesting, please write it down in the comments and share it with everybody. Let us know what it is. There's just not a lot of information out there in English available. And that's about it. Katano Shrine, right there. Okay, and we have one last place to visit here in this video. And before we leave, here's some more information about Katano Shrine. Maybe it's the same as earlier. Yeah, it's Katano Shrine. I don't think there's a connection to Katano City, which is next to Hirakata. The Chinese characters are actually different. Anyway, you can see the torii gate. Okay, and this last thing, the last thing we're going to see, I'm just going to give you a little teaser. And if you want to see more of this, you're going to have to watch my next video. But we are coming into Makino Park, or Makino Koen in Japanese. And it is famous for its cherry blossom trees. And as you can see, everything is in full bloom right now. So this is one of the most famous places in Hirakata to see cherry blossoms. And so this is kind of the end of the train station video. Again, we got to see the station. We saw the Hotani River. We saw Sakaimaike Park, Katano Shrine, and now here at Makino Park. And I'm also making another series of videos about the Hirakata Hake, the 8 scenic spots of Hirakata. And this is one of them. So I'm going to make a video for that series now. And if you're interested in learning more about this park and the Hirakata Hake, the 8 scenic spots, then please check out that video. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, definitely click like down below, leave a comment, subscribe to this channel, and give me some feedback. Let me know what you think or what you want to see, and I'd be happy to make a video to kind of show you what life is like here in Japan, and more specifically here in Hirakata or in the Kansai area. So again, thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you next time.